Scarpetta is a crime drama television series developed by Liz Sanoff and based on a book series of the same name by Patricia Cornwell. Nicole Kidman and Jamie Lee Curtis not only star in it, but are also the producers. Season 1 is a mashup of the books Autopsy and Postmortem and premiered on Amazon Prime on 11 March 2026. The premise of the story follows Dr. K. Scarpetta, a brilliant pathologist and the chief medical examiner of the Commonwealth of Virginia. When a murder victim is found with a similar MO to an old case, the investigation opens a complicated web of past secrets and present dangers. The good. I'm a long-time fan of Scarpetta and was curious to see how they would bring the character to life. Of the 2 books used this season, I've read Postmortem and the more recent one, Autopsy. Nicole Kidman brings a cool authority to K. Scarpetta, exuding the calm, cold, and aloof aura of someone used to dealing with corpses, while bristling with having to constantly prove herself in a male-dominated field. Jamie Lee Curtis was clearly having the time of her life on set as Dorothy Scarpetta, and brought an energetic chaos that's a stark contrast to Nicole Kidman's restrained performance, loud, bright, filtered. Bobby Cannavale as Pete Marino, Dorothy's husband, provided a much-needed emotional cushion between the 2 characters, moving through the world as someone who knows how they stay in the eye of the storm while it wreaks havoc all round. The bad. The story unfolds across 2 timelines, the present day and flashbacks to a younger Scarpetta. The structure can be confusing as you try to piece together what happened in the past and how it connects to the present, and it doesn't help that sometimes scenes abruptly move between the 2 timelines. Maybe because they packed 2 books' worth of material into a single season, the plot can come across as blotted, with a lot going on in the past and present. Meanwhile, the show constantly switches from being a trauma family drama, a procedural crime thriller, and something best suited for a Black Mirror episode. The past timeline was more compelling, and the cast playing the younger characters seemed to have a better understanding of the task than the A-lister cast. Jamie Lee Curtis was over the top, and Nicole Kidman a bit too detached as K. Scarpetta. As far as book-to-TV adaptations go, they took creative liberties in this to make it barely recognizable as a Scarpetta series, which should have focused more on the forensic investigations. Scarpetta ends on an odd note, leaving a lot of unanswered questions and the most frustrating cliffhanger ever. But season 2 is already in the making. The Ugly. It's a forensic crime thriller following violent crimes, so a lot of morgue scenes are to be expected. But there is a more than justified tendency of graphic visuals, where the camera lingered gratuitously on the bodies of victims. While the series portrays the challenges women face in a patriarchal world filled with misogyny, it rarely shows characters breaking the cycle, and instead, they perpetuate it, thus simply reproducing those dynamics instead of showing meaningful ways to deal with them. Final thoughts. Scarpetta is a dark, twisty crime drama that is a compelling yet chaotic adaptation to occasionally forget why people loved the Scarpetta series in the first place. You might enjoy this more if you're not deeply familiar with the book series. If you like the series Cross, then keep this on your watch list.